Hello. Oh my goodness.
What up, gang?
Yeah, after a few days of, I mean, obviously just not playing the quarry. I think we've collected our thoughts and we're able to make this chapter 10, but more like a full game tier list finally. First things first. I mean, I guess these are not dead randos anymore. These are the fam.
Yeah, the fam.
Oh, and for the new people here, this is like from chapter 8. I think uh
After 9, we were just like we'll just do 10 and do one full tier list for the game.
yeah, because things got a little messy and weird at like 9, and morale was down. But it's
Oh my
okay.
gosh, it was fucking
Yeah,
wild,
morale was
bro.
down, but then we're just so close to the game, and I think chapter 9 was just like kind of short. It was like really short. Or no, it wasn't. Chapter
10
10 was
and
really
10 was
short.
short.
10 was so short, and then we were like, oh, okay, now like let's just like combine them because freaking there's no way. But anyway, for the fam, I'm gonna put old man. Let's see, Bobby and old man are definitely at the bottom. Do I know which one I prefer more at the bottom?
What about
Let's see. This
James?
person attacked Laura. This person killed Ryan. So I think we're gonna do that. I think we're gonna do that. Uh, James. My little Kaylee. Fuck man.
She acted.
Yeah, my little Kaylee. I mean, she is like kind of like the ringleader.
Cactus.
And she fucking blames Travi Patty for fucking everything. So I'm gonna put her like there.
Middle of the pack.
Yeah, and then I'll put Chris here just because like, I mean, I'm sure he's not like a terrible person. I think, but like he did have like that bad moment with Travis, but like he had the good moments at the beginning of the game. Um, and he was genuinely concerned for the kids at first. So he's gonna stay here. Travi's gonna be here. He did kill Laura in our gameplay, but you know what? I really like him. He was like the only one with like some sense, like because when she was like, "Why don't you just fucking put a bullet in their head?" and then Travis was like, "This is my fucking reenactment of it." Travis was like, "Do you hear yourself, Ma?" Like why would I fucking like do that? He said no more blood, so
Yeah.
he was like the only one with like sense in the fam, but that's where he's gonna be. And since this like isn't really part of the fucking tier list, we're gonna start
With
with
your
Nick.
worst character.
Nick is still gonna stay solid here. I think even after the game, I
Cage.
still
One of the survivors.
yeah, he was one of the survivors too, but he just didn't do anything, just nothing. He only killed. Yeah, he only killed and slaughtered. But he's gonna end up here, I think, and that's just how it's gonna be.
Oh, so my family
Your turn.
rankings are pretty different, to be honest. I'm gonna start with for the best one, which is Chris. He he had actually tied himself. He cared about the kids as well, so he had some of that humanity that Travis did. But he really didn't do anything wrong. Like he wanted these kids gone. If it wasn't because of Cobb and Kaylee, who or what was her name,
Kaylin.
Caitlyn, that pretty much they're the reason everyone got into this fucking mess, right? They broke the car. They would have left and then would put in chill. So Chris, he didn't do nothing wrong. James, she a little too crazy. This fuckhead killed the best character. This fuckhead killed one of the best characters, and then this fuckhead shot Laura, and he didn't really do anything else. This guy's cool. And then, of course, for my worst character in the game, y'all are not gonna believe this, but I'm gonna have to go with Nicolas Cage. He was just pathetic, bro. I mean, killed Abby, his crush. Didn't ever get active at all. Didn't provide any usefulness throughout the whole story. I don't think this guy ever did anything, to be honest. And he survived, and he wasn't even with the group. He was just like in the middle of a forest, like. So yeah, this guy's useless. Let's move on.
All right. So after Nicholas, I'm gonna go. I go two, right? So.
Yeah.
Oh, and I just said one more.
One,
real
one,
quick.
one, one, one.
It's definitely still between these two. However, just gotta make sure. No one's gonna fucking. Dill's gonna come all the way back down. Yeah, right.
What?
Yeah, no way. I think. No, honestly, it felt like Jacob was dealt a pretty bad hand.
Terrible hand.
Pretty terrible hand. I don't remember super like liking Max. At least like because like the only time like we had was like with like Laura and stuff, and I don't remember super loving Max. And
And you killed him, so might as well
and
kill
then
my
he
eight.
also just killed himself, but
No, bro
swimming to
said
the
swim to the shore and then
swim to the shore. Yeah, I didn't even know that was gonna happen. Um, so he didn't really give me much. I think he just gave me so little that I can't. But like even that so little is better than Nicolas Cage. So Harry Styles. I think yeah.
Coden.
No, I think I'm gonna leave him at 8. You know, he could be 7, but I'm leaving him at 8.
That's valid. I'm okay with that. I'm also gonna be quick with this one because these two last characters are definitely for me just solid in that spot. They hold the line. Um, Same reasoning. Max just had no play, just like this fuckface, but at least he didn't kill multiple people, so that was cool. He was just like it was like Batman and Robin. Laura was Batman and this guy was Robin. Like nobody cared about this guy, you know. So that's chill. On to the next.
Okay. Well, as we know, Jacob ended up dying in his cage.
Tough.
Yeah, Jacob ended up dying in his cage. I don't know if I'm gonna put anyone else at 7. He did push Emma off the fucking bridge and said sorry with the monster fucking chasing after them. So that was kind of crazy. I remember that. That was pretty. I think
That
that's
was
why.
nuts.
I think that's like when I kind of viewed him pretty like negative. I was just like, man, Jacob, you don't help anyone. Like you know, or not even himself really. He got caught in the trap and then he got
had
caught
one
in the
good
house.
moment in his lifetime, which was the Tootsie Roll, or what was it? The cinnamon roll.
Oh, the song? Or
Yeah,
what?
the song.
The pop pop.
Yeah, that was the only the butter pops.
Yeah,
that was the only active he ever got.
Yeah, that was like funny and silly, but yeah, like and then at first like he just kind of gets mad at Emma and stuff, and you know like he's emotional and just not really that rational. Like I thought like when it was so bad that like when we left him in the cage, he was like, "No, you can't fucking leave me in the cage." I was like, "Oh, it's a good decision because he doesn't like it."
Because he doesn't make sense ever, so that's probably good.
Yeah, and that was like kind of like I mean that's probably pretty telling. So I'm gonna leave him at 7. I think he's good there as his final.
I don't mean to copy and paste, but this is exactly my list too. Jacob at 7. This guy, kind of a jokester, kind of a clown, way too emotional, hothead, mess of a character that lied for no reason oftentimes, was obsessed with trying to be the hero but never actually did anything. So honestly, when you put it like that, he almost sounds worse than Max, but Max just had no personality, whereas Cobb at least had some personality. So
I know it feels kind of bad to put Max at 8, but like it's like
Max
this
just
is
didn't
so,
get play,
like, nothing.
and then he
Yeah.
died.
Yeah,
I mean, so did this guy, right? But even then, like,
even though we got some more insight.
yeah. 6.
Okay.
This is where things get interesting.
Yeah, this is where I'm gonna change. Man, I really wanted Caitlyn to get active, but maybe it's because Dylan was alive that Caitlyn actually didn't get active. I don't really know how like the scrapyard thing would have gone without Dylan, because Dylan could have maybe not been there. So maybe she would have been more active, but because Dylan was there, totally stole the spotlight, and then Caitlyn ended up not really doing.
And he didn't even have the gun. Like she just like Dylan without the gun did infinite more than she with the gun.
Then she
and with
gun.
2 hands.
And with 2 hands. Yeah, that's crazy way to put it. But yeah, like I guess kind of just a lot of like there's just like a whole lot of like not a ton of like bad because she didn't do like that much bad except for give Bobby the gun when she was like, "Oh fuck." I was like, "What? Like you're just gonna hand him the gun like that?"
In the beginning of the game, she gave Cobb the idea of destroying the car so they couldn't leave.
Yeah, that's true. The hypothetical, which was I don't know how she didn't see that,
but she survived. So
but she survived and she did little positive, little bad, very neutral. But I do think because of what like Laura kind of did, which I guess I'll get into. I'm gonna put her at 6, and I'm gonna leave it like this for now.
That's extremely correct. Mine is already preemptively put there.
It's preemptively at 6.
And if these characters weren't who they were, I could see this character being lower. But she's just lucky that
Honestly,
there's
yeah.
fodder here, you know, like bad or useless characters. So she just holds that bottom ground. I don't like her. She never did anything useful either, like or very useful. The things she did were super small, like he was saying, and it just felt like the whole time Kaylin was just there. She would say a few things, but never really do anything. And so she was like Cobb, but instead of being like annoying, she was more like cool. That's the way I see it.
She was more cool.
She did kill a monster at the end to end the night, but that was all because of my queen, Emma. Otherwise, she would have probably died. But she's gonna hold this spot, and then the ranking is gonna get real cool in the top
Yeah, I
five.
think it's gonna change. Maybe here. I'm not too sure, but here, it's really a question between. Actually, right now it's a question between Abby and Laura here.
Croft.
But I think I'm gonna give it to. I think I'm gonna give number 5 to Laura. I think I feel better with that. Like she did shoot Travi Patty, who then ended up killing her. At least in our playthrough. She did not get active when we like left Jacob there. She just opened the fucking door and got caught. That was pretty crazy.
Oh my gosh, the trap though.
The trap
that
door
crazy.
was like, yeah, but like she did have like positives, you know, like when she joined the group, like she gave a bunch of information and all that, and then went to the fam house to I think kill him or you know at least just go over there.
And she got a 1 piece, right? She got the 1K. She killed James, right?
Oh no, she killed oh no, yeah, she did kill James, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She got the 1 piece with James.
Who killed Grams? It was her also, right?
It was her also.
So she got 2 piece.
Yeah, she got a 2 piece. And then she almost got another piece.
Oh, and she killed Caitlyn or whatever the fucking no, not Caitlyn, Kaylee.
Though, yeah. She killed this, and almost killed Travis.
And Kaylee, the girl that we saw in the pool, remember? Like
the little Kaylee.
Yeah, little Kaylee.
Yeah.
She killed her.
Yeah, she killed little Kaylee with the silver bullet. Wow, I guess she was like really active, but just like really active against this fam. Like
not really active in saving anyone, but mostly killing people.
Yeah, because I was pretty like hung up on like the trapdoor thing. I was just like, damn, like why did that happen, man? Like that almost kind of like led to Jacob like dying. I guess technically she killed Jacob, but like very indirectly. You know, like she just turned off like the freaking thing because
that goes on both of her and Ryan because Ryan chose to not open the door. We're playing as Ryan, so
yeah, and Ryan went shh.
That was hella mug, bro.
Yeah, man, maybe thinking more about how many kills she got though, like just raw kills was kind of insane actually. Fuck, I'm gonna change it. I think I'm gonna do this.
Yeah,
and I'll leave it for this. She really did a lot, didn't she?
That's correct. So, it has to be.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave her at 4, and I'm gonna put Abby at 5. And real quick, Abby, like she died in our gameplay.
Pretty early on.
Yeah, killed from Nicholas. But she did get active alone, escaped the thing with nothing, with the Nick handicap.
Yeah,
and that was like really cool, and you could tell like she was like smart, resourceful, and we actually liked her dialogue.
And she actually would say things, and then Rox would say something. He'd be like, "How come no one's like questioning this?" And then she would question it.
Yeah,
so she would get active in the combos and stuff. So that was cool to see.
Yeah, I think stuff that me and Lucky were thinking, she would just say or like,
which is really cool in a video game, right? Because like, how come no one thinks of this? And then boom, they actually say it. Like that's like super woke. It's
yeah,
fun.
And she was one of the characters where like both options were good. So we're like, oh, which one do we actually like go with? Because normally it's like so cut and dry. It's like, oh, be nice or be fucking annoying as hell.
Spit in their face.
Yeah, literally. And we're like, okay, well, there's only one. So Abby's gonna take number 5. I'm already gonna say since I explained Laura, she'll take 4. And then I'll explain
the top 3 later.
Yeah, I'll explain top 3 later.
So for me, that was definitely correct to put Abby here and not Laura Croft. He forgot to mention this chick saved Ryan. Ryan was dead, a dead man walking, and she bit him, turned him into a wolf momentarily just to heal his bites or his fucking shit. I imagine the willpower it took to not turn into a real wolf at that time and just eat him up and fuck him. Like, she was fucking cold. But that's besides the point. Talking about number 5, it is gonna be Abby. She is gonna hold the line here. Um, there's not much to say. She died like before all the big events went down. Maybe she could have ended up much higher if she was alive, but we just didn't get to see that. So she's gonna fall at 4. This is so hard for me. This top 4, like, if I'm being honest with you guys, all of these 3 characters are within inches of each other, in my opinion. Inches. Like, on a given day, I could put Dills at 2, or Croft, or Emma. If things had gone a little differently, like maybe, Laura could have been at 2. All I know is that right now, how close these characters are, like, I could imagine seeing either one of these at 2, so that means Croft has to go 4. Even though in my head, I would want Laura at 3, like that just makes sense to me. There's just no one here, and then I don't see her at 2, right? So that means that she has to be 4, if that makes sense. Does the logic follow? So I don't think she's a 4. I think she's getting fucking snubbed because these 3 characters are so good. And I mean, she's right there. She's right there. If she hadn't shot Travis and died at the end, like let's say we had gotten the good ending, oh boy, this character could have been like holding hands with Ryan, bro. But that's not what happened. She ended up getting in that fight at the end. She gets hella active. She killed the most characters here out of the bad people. She did everything right. She gave them all the information. She grouped up with the right people. Her and Ryan were the dream fucking team. They were Shaq and fucking Kobe or LeBron and D Wade. Like they were fucking best duos of all time. And I shipped them too. But that's besides the point. Anyways, Cross is amazing. I have no hate whatsoever at all for her. I think she was almost perfect. It just so happens that these 3 characters are so good.
Yeah, I think for me they're not close by like
What?
inches.
Centimeters?
Maybe these like 3 maybe, but I wouldn't put Laura Croft
In the conversation?
in the conversation of by inches. I think she's gonna hold the 4 line now. Between these two, man.
Oh
if you guys
my
saw the
God.
first ever tier list,
Wasn't Dills our
who
worst
would've
character?
thought- yeah, Dylan is way up here because Dylan. I remember we were like, oh, we can't even see Dylan getting at like number 5 or like
He would have
4.
to do a lot.
Yeah, we have to do a ton,
and he fucking did.
and he did so much.
More than I expected, bro.
So him being here is almost a miracle. It's actually a miracle.
Like, think about his resume, right? Not only if we go from most recent events, he had that crazy play at the stockyard, right? He survived the night. Then go back more. He had that crazy play with the alarm, right? He got his arm bit off for the group. Or not bit off, but like scratched. And then he told bro to fucking kill or like detach or shoot that shit.
Mm-hmm.
So bro was just on the last half of the game, he just active, saving the group multiple times. It's like,
I know.
how is this guy real?
It's yeah, like it's hard to discount that because at first we just did not like his like dialogue. Every fucking
He was always saying some dumb shit.
everything was like dumb. We're like, which one is the one that's less dumb?
Yeah.
And like it was just like such a weird start to Dylan, but I guess we just misunderstood him because he's definitely up here.
And Emma Frost,
Yeah,
bro.
I'm gonna do this just so there's some ambiguity to number 2, but I think number 3 is actually
Frost
gonna go to
no.
is gonna go to Emma.
No.
And it's crazy because the only thing because Emma's pretty positive to me, honestly. Like she was
the queen.
somewhat like bitchy at first, I guess, but like
True.
because like or maybe not bitchy like that, I guess literally just kind of mean. Like when she like was kissing Nick at the campfire right in front of Abby, she was like looking at Abby real quick. I was like, damn, yeah, like I was like, oof, man, that's I was like, that's pretty bad. But alone, it was feat after feat after feat. Too many positives. She literally saved herself this night.
Probably the best solo
Nobody,
character. Yeah.
yeah, nope, yeah, like as a solo
Hmm.
independent woman, and character. If it was just based off solely on that, she'd be number one. Like
Yeah.
actually,
Solo
solely
feats. Yeah.
solo
Hmm.
feats number one. But because they're like they're just solo feats and she doesn't help anyone else, I'm putting her at three. But again, she did so much for herself, so much positive with very little negative
I can't believe
that I'm
Dylan
putting
the
her at
Pickle's
three.
gonna be number one in his tier list.
Yeah. So, where are you at with the inches? Who just inches out at least today?
Today, yeah, because if we had done this video tomorrow, maybe my thoughts might be a little different, right? But
Yeah.
today,
I would.
whoa,
Whoa.
whoa, whoa,
Yeah.
chill.
I would understand either. So
This is
I'm okay with
tough, bro.
because right now we still have the copy paste list, which is kind of crazy. Like we're
That we had the same thoughts on these characters, yeah.
yeah, because if you guys have seen the other tier lists, like we've had like some very different placings. Like we've had like some characters like maybe four
Really
parts of
different,
boss.
yeah.
Like we're not.
But the end of the game just wrapped everything up really nicely.
Yeah, and I think Impact is probably just having the same on us. So
I'm gonna have
I'll
to,
understand.
yeah, I'm gonna have to put Dills in the 3, and then this is just gonna wrap
Yeah,
up my
I'll
list because
understand.
there's no need to, there's no faking it. This guy, look at this guy's picture, bro. Look at his fucking picture.
Yeah.
Like,
Pretty
what the
much.
hell? But anyways, Dill's valiant fucking effort, bro. He was down here when the game started. I liked him less than the characters that had died in the fucking prelogue. and
That's
then
true.
and then he
Crazy.
just got so active. Um, he was still a little bit annoying here and there, but he started asking the right questions. He believed the werewolf stories, and he just he ended the game so strong and survived. So absolutely amazing, all-star character. Definitely an honorable mention. Because I do want to say, what we want to do is as we play all these story games, we want to kind of start building a Hall of Fame. So we'll do another tier list which is gonna be called the Hall of Fame for all of the characters that we like love, like our favorites from each game. And he is definitely an honorable mention, bro, for sure. Emma, I just value how sturdy of a character she was, like, because she never got to do a lot for the group, but that wasn't really her fault. It was just the hand she was dealt. She was always sent off alone or kidnapped or having to go look for someone. Like when she has to go look for Jacob to make him happy, and then Jacob abandons her, and then now she's alone, so she has to fight off like three monsters, and then Jacob comes back and then pushes her into a lake, and now she's alone somewhere else. She finally reconvenes with the group. She hides in the car, and then Kaylin and Dills are like, "Alright, we're deuce. We're gonna leave. You go do that alone." So she was just always dealt that hand, but she never really like. She just put on a strong face, and then she went out there. She was actually human. No one was really sad when Abby died, but Emma definitely felt that, which was really cool. It showed some emotion. Overall, Emma was a great character. I don't really have any complaints. Whereas with Dills, he was a great character also, but I had some complaints at first. So, like I said, this could go either way. You could argue for development, character development, he was probably slightly better. I mean, both of them developed a lot. More than Ryan, I would say. These
Yeah,
both developed more than Ryan.
I would agree.
But I'd still take Emma over Dills. And then, I mean, do I need to say anything about this goat? I mean, dude, this guy was in the house with Laura Croft, and they soloed the whole family. Like, they killed everyone pretty much. It was actually insane. And, I mean, fuck, this guy would have survived, bro. He would have survived if we
If we stabbed
had done things
Bobby.
right,
Yeah.
or if we
I
had
think that's
stabbed
the only
Bobby.
thing. Yeah, I think if we stabbed Bobby, then we live.
Then he would have soloed this whole, or not solo, because he and
Yeah.
Laura, they would have killed his whole family, and he would have walked out a champ.
Yeah, he probably would have had the test boost.
And
The super
the
fucking
super
strength.
strength from the wolf, dude, and he had done so. This guy just did everything right, or we tried to do everything right.
Yeah.
And that end scene when he was kind of running alone in the house, like limping. It was so tense. It was so fun, bro. Playing as Ryan just made me enjoy the game a lot. So how you
Alright.
gonna round out yours?
Alright.
Ryan and
Well,
Twofer? Dills as one?
dude, no,
No!
I'm just kidding. There's no way. Dylan is gonna be number two.
Fix.
That is such a high climb. I guess technically from a development thing, I would have to probably put Dylan above Emma just because I mean he was here, guys. He was definitely here. I mean, I think in like the past videos I put like, man, Dill's like the worst character or something.
Bro hated
But
Dills.
he just shot up here. It's crazy. But Dylan, feat after feat, for other people, I think it's almost only for other people, other than when he made the decision like to tell Ryan like to cut off like his arm, to cut off his hand, because maybe Ryan would have never done that if he didn't say it.
Yeah.
And Dylan was like, cut it off, cut it off, cut it. So he did that. He got active with the Blair horn for both the group and Caitlyn. Let's see. He was like, man, I just keep putting myself in mortal danger, I guess, for my friends. And I was like, that's kind of true. You can definitely say that.
Like, who's gonna play me as the hero of this story? And I was like, yeah, he really do be kind of the hero right now.
Yeah, he is kind of the hero here. And I have no idea how it would have been if he just like died really early on.
Yeah, I can't imagine a world without Dills now.
Yeah, but he was great. Obviously, he survived the night.
Yeah, bonus points.
Yeah, like, obviously he survived the night and everything. And he was just really he was just too active for the group, I think, and I think I value that just a little bit more than Emma's independent feats, but she does have a lot, so I could understand if, putting her at two. And then Ryan, just there's just so much good. Yeah, all of his dialogue is really good, or at least like the dialogue that's like not very good. It's very few, very small.
He was pretty funny too.
Yeah, and if there is like some bad decision, it's just like one. Like normally the other one's pretty good. He stuck his neck out for pretty much everyone. Like when at first, like when he was gonna go and save I don't know if it was Jacob or Abby or something, but like Caitlyn had the gun, and then Ryan's pretty much like, I'll go do it. He says, I'll go do it, and then he goes and does it, and we have like, I think that was like one of our first like quick time events and stuff.
Oh, the chase scene?
Yeah, like the little chase scene. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
hopping on the rocks.
He is no stranger to getting active. He definitely stands on business. Like when the group is like saying a bunch of shit, like, oh, let's like all like do this, he will definitely reject it if he doesn't like it. Or he'll support it if he does like it, because I feel like the game definitely gave us like both of those options, like to like pretty much just be with the group or like not. And that led to some pretty cold decisions. The only weird blip was just when he didn't say anything about seeing the thing outside, and Dylan like was like, "Yo, bro," like he didn't say anything about.
And when
like,
the phone died on him, and then Dylan was like, "How did that disconnect?" And then he's like, "It just died."
Yeah, that was weird. That was weird Ryan propaganda,
They were trying
bro.
to prop in some fucking fingers, like, "Oh, maybe Ryan's bad." No, bro, he was not bad.
No, he was never bad, especially when. And then. Getting active again when Laura was gonna go to the house alone, and then Ryan was like, "No, you're not gonna go alone. Like I'm coming with you."
Yeah.
And then she was like, "No, like you like."
And that
like, you
cost him
come.
his life.
Yeah, She was like, "Oh, you shouldn't come," and he was like, "Well, no, it's too fucking late. I'm going, because I'm not gonna let you go alone." And that's like, it's just very helpful. And then he has some solo stuff. He did escape Bobby injured. Because he had the knife in him, and he definitely escaped Bobby. I mean, Bobby.
That was a crazy play, bro. When he was under the bed, waited for Bobby to crack open the door, saw him walk a little bit, and then just walked out. Like, what the fuck? I would have never done that if I was in that situation.
Yeah, and then obviously the first quick time event. I guess he would have had another solo feat had we, I guess, let Jacob out of the cage, maybe.
I don't know what would Jacob have done. Like, I don't know what happens in the story. I want to know. I'm curious.
I'm very curious as to what happens if we were to save Jacob there, but But yeah, he does he does just so much for other people, and I think he does a lot for himself too. Like it never felt like anyone needed to help Ryan ever. I don't
Other than
think,
Croft in the
other
very end.
than maybe Croft at the end,
Hmm.
and yeah, he was also willing to take like the bite.
Didn't
Um,
pull away, didn't bitch out. He was like,
yeah, didn't pull away, didn't bitch out. Obviously, didn't bitch out on cutting off Dylan's hand. Did
oh my,
save
that would have
Dylan.
been tough. I don't know if you could have been able to do that. Like,
Yeah, that's
imagine
a
I
hard
was
thing.
Dills and you were Ryan there.
Yeah, and you're telling me to cut off your hand.
Yeah,
Like it's still gonna be hard. There's
it's
gonna be
very hard.
hesitation. Yeah,
It's
like
very hard to do that.
yeah, and he was able to. He was just able to do it.
Cold, bro. He was just cold.
And yeah, he ended up dying, but he's still definitely the number one.
Think about it. This guy died and he beat both of the best survivors, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's pretty telling. So I don't think there's any much more to say.
Last thing I want to do. What was your favorite moment? I think for me, I'll start it off, or maybe top two, because I think my favorite moment was definitely when we chose to leave Jacob in the cage, and Jacob's like, "Help!" and Ryan's like, "That was the most fucking funny." I was literally laughing so hard. I don't know if we recorded that one. I don't think we did like our original reaction to that one, because that's when we forgot to hit record, I think.
Yeah, yeah,
So our original reaction, bro, I was dying. I was laughing my ass off. It was so
yeah,
funny.
yeah. It was actually pretty funny. Like, cause we just did not expect him to go.
Ryan to just
Yeah, like, no, he said, "Shut the fuck up." Bro.
and then he's like, "Go die," and then he died.
He pretty
bro.
much said, "Go die." Yeah, cause
So Jacob had all the right to be fucking pissed right there, but
yeah, he had the right, I guess, to be pissed because
he ended up dying.
he ended up dying. But
That was definitely probably like one of my highlights.
yeah, but I feel like I would be in like uh like if I was in that position, I would have made the same decision because I would have been like, who's gonna fucking come and get you? You're in an electric fucking cage. Like, also like Laura was like, oh, like they hear us or something. So I was like, they hear us? Yeah, right. Like
And Cobb
we're
is the
not gonna
loudest
live in this
motherfucker
thing.
in this group, yeah. So
Yeah, literally. I was like, no, no. So he was pretty good. And then favorite moment.
that you remember, or most memorable, yeah, something like that.
Most memorable moment. Let's see. I don't know. There's like a specific character for it, because maybe it's just not with like
It
number
could
one.
be tragic, yeah, because like Abby dying was very
None of
memorable to me.
these. Uh, yeah. I mean, Laura getting stabbed and stuff. Yeah.
No,
That was very memorable.
the little smile by Travi, and then
Yeah, I think the most memorable moment is I still remember a lot of it. It's hard to say which one I like the best. I'm in between I'm in between the Dylan and Ryan when Dylan like saved everyone and then Ryan had to like
saw it off,
saw off his hand. That was pretty big, and I'm between that. So I guess I'll leave it a tie, I guess, because I already explained it. That moment, and then Emma's first escape.
Oh, that was so good.
that
Yeah,
was
you were playing as her, right?
Very cool. Yeah, I was like,
She
wow,
was getting
wow,
so
wow.
active, bro.
Yeah, we had to make a ton of decisions there, and it was
all
very
of them went
tense.
right. Yeah. And then the little spinning,
real quickly,
reel it
real
in.
slowly.
Yeah,
Yeah, there was some tension taken off a little bit there because there was no timer for that. You could just pick.
this tough. Yeah,
Yeah,
they
but
should have given you like a 2 second timer on that shit. Like,
yeah, I still would have been the real quickly, and you're like, you were like, yeah, it was very tense. We were like, we don't know exactly if this is good or bad.
it was, I think, one of the first opportunities for one of our characters to die.
Yeah,
And then she was alone. She had nothing. So it was crazy. It was so
we
wild.
also had that vision where she misses the thing and dies.
That's why we
so
knew,
we were like,
yeah.
do we real slowly because like to be fucking quiet, or like it was that too fucking slow and then she doesn't make it no matter what.
It had to be quick.
And quick ended up working, but that was also very memorable just because that was probably one of the most tense moments I think for me personally. But it was between that and the Ryan and Dylan thing because Dylan got really active. I was pretty shocked when Dylan got like on the thing and then like the monster like fucking grabbed him. He was like,
I
was
could
like,
not believe it either.
we thought he died. I was like, no way. And then thankfully he was just bit and he was like, fucking arm. And so that was very memorable too. I'm gonna give those two the moment I think.
Wow. I mean, this was a very fun video, fun game. I would rate it pretty highly. So thank you guys for watching. We had a lot of fun. Y'all see, Ryan is probably gonna be both of our Hall of Famer, right?
Yeah,
So he's a
yeah.
Hall of Fame from this game. We do have our honorable mentions. Everything was a fucking blast. Can't wait for the next game, bro. This next game is gonna be crazy.
Yeah, I feel like honorable mentions are just like
2 and 3. Ah, four
yeah,
for me,
two,
bro.
three.
These three characters are so close.
Yeah, for me it's 2, 3. Obviously, if I have to narrow it down, I mean, I literally just ranked them, so it's gonna be Dylan. Yeah, I literally just ranked them, so it's gonna be Dylan.
Pigs.
I don't think though if we like made like a huge like fucking like tier list, I really don't think that we would bring in the honorable mentions.
Maybe not. Unless we
Yeah,
just
like we
needed more
could.
characters.
Yeah, like yeah, if we were like, oh, we played like 5 games, but we literally only have 5 characters. So
Honestly,
then,
yeah, we might bring the honorable mentions, I feel like.
yeah, I think maybe
Maybe
that.
one.
Yeah, I
One
guess
from
yeah. I
each
put
game.
it like that. Yeah, like I was like, man, we play 6 games, we only have 6 characters.
Yeah,
Like
so after 5 games, we'll probably do a big list with 10 characters or maybe 15.
yeah, it's also it could be. I mean, I don't think so, but if our honorable mention somehow we change our mind and it's better, I guess. But like it just
As time goes by, yeah,
time
Ryan
goes
really
by.
wasn't that cool.
Yeah, yeah. As time goes by, like man, Dylan is just my favorite character, man. Like, but I guess yeah, like maybe to beef it up, the honorable mentions would probably be a better addition.
Well,
But,
that's
and
gonna
maybe
do
we
it.
could even beat other favorite characters. Which
Yeah,
would
no,
be,
that's why that would be cool. Imagine Dills is better than our favorite character from this game we're about to play.
yeah, pretty much. But all right, I think with that we're gonna end it. So we'll see you guys in the next game. Oh my god, I'm pretty ready
One
to
of
play
us
another
might
game.
not see you because we're
Yeah.
gonna be. Whoa!